Are we gonna get additional... Ah, we are. 3 months later. I wasn't expecting that. Ikume Shrine. Nice. 3 months later.
Uncle, your left eye.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
How are you?
As you can see, I'm great.
Isn't she still about to die? Or did we manage to get the cash for the treatment?
Hop, hop. Kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
We did manage to get it. Fuck yeah.
The nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors.
We love to hear it. Nanomachines? Sure. Yep. Yep.
At least,
well,
that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small.
We'll live with that. I will happily take that.
Anyway, everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
Boss paid for it? That's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. Iris knows everything about the original and new Cyclops killings now. Not just her. Hitomi, Mizuki, Ota, Moma, they all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out. Isn't that slightly contradictory? The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out. And so to keep it from getting out, we told lots of people. Like, I don't know about you, I'm not sure if I trust Moma with secrets of body swapping tech. And like, Mizuki, I love her, but she's a kid. Like, can you trust a kid to keep a secret necessarily? I mean, I feel like Mizuki probably could. She is a very smart kid. But still, like, I don't know, that seems kind of weird. In return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment.
Maybe I owe it to the shrine.
Oh, wait, so in return for everyone? They just said her silence, but in return for everyone's silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment?
I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality. In a dream somewhere.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now.
Jump cut, 50 years later, attending Iris's funeral. Sag. Oops. Do you like my new body? Same as the old body.
What you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome.
Iris is sitting next to me. Why did you want to come here?
Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
By the way, I still don't have the answer to my question.
What question?
When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
Oh, well.
When will Uncle be my dad?
How are things going with me and Hitomi now? I turned away without answering. I stared out into the distance, and something caught my eye. Winter irises in full bloom.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her, but she's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home. Shovel Forge.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding. But we do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So let's go!
Oh boy, we are really going to see everyone, huh? Okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's go in order then. Off to police HQ.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
How are you?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
About Iva.
Still thinking about her, huh?
Of course, man.
No, not exactly.
We were literally inseparable. Well, okay, not literally inseparable, but we almost never separated for 5 whole years, man. And then she fucking sacrificed herself to save us. Like, obviously, yes, I'm still gonna be thinking about her for the rest of my life. It's been 3 months.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
I want to
Big
ask you
sad.
something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
She obeys
Second
the
command
soul.
confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system. Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you, and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think, maybe, she knew your soul, Date.
Hell yeah. About 6
Boss,
years
I
ago.
gotta ask, why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Yeah, that's actually, like, a pretty good question. That would have saved some time.
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
How dare you?
By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, closing my eyes. When suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
What?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
Okay. What? Who are we
This is the
syncing with?
sync room. Pewter?
What's occurring? Inspector, about my face.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that.
Oh yeah,
Looks
man,
like it
real
worked at
bad.
least.
You are...
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different.
Cry about it? It's the inspector I see everywhere. Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course
I mean,
not.
you did kind of fuck us over repeatedly.
You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Pewter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Pewter was also helped Rohan, inside the body of 89, escape. Pewter was immediately punished and fired from the force. Good.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past.
We
I don't
stand.
think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
What did you do to me? Did you give me a new Iber or something? Hey.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Shovel Forge.
Let's not. What did they do? We're just leaving? Wait, Sagan residence? That should be the end thing, right? Sejima residence? How's this one gonna go? Hi! Sorry that we murdered your son. Also, here's your daughter. How's life? I left Iris in the car. Oh, okay. I figured she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
And then I want to push you in that pond. Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code?
I'm a fucking shove the penal code down your
Relatives of
throat.
those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore.
Then how come we can't put you in prison?
Retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
No, apparently. Why did you call Shoko's phone? "3 months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday, Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Why did 89 want you to contact Shoko?
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, Rohan was in the body of 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Right. Yeah, I forgot she went to visit him, but it wasn't her, it was him. Right, yeah. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. About the chemical plant 8 years ago.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal, with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
Of course it was Saito's
Chemical
idea.
plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely. As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kaname Date. Yeah, we know all this. Not sure why we needed to see that cutscene again. But so Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report. Why?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son. Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
Damn.
Practically doing me a favor. So
Wow.
of course I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Wow. Did you ever meet 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Because he doesn't know that's him.
Well, I'll be seeing you so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Bye! We parted without saying goodbye. Oh, well, I just
Damn.
did.
I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Well, I feel like we should go back to Iris's place last. So, I guess Lemniscate? Brum, bum, bum, bum. I saw Mizuki when I saw Lemniscate. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. What happened? We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first. What happened?
I love those tapioca balls.
That's Boba.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever.
Whatever.
You want to go to a Tommy with me?
But Tommy, why?
Well...
Is that where they went in the other ending? Why?
I want to rub them. Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh! My shoulders! Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots lately. Ugh. Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
I got up and moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders, then sat back down. Iris and Mizuki stared at me the whole time. Their icy gaze pierced my very soul. Was there anything more? Hold me?
Hold me! Hold me tight! Hold me tight!
Oh, my good fellow. Feeling a bit worse for wear, are you? Worry not. I shall embrace you.
No, not you!
There's more? The receptionist is sitting across the desk. There's not more. Okay. Hey, Mizuki. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Creepy.
Nothing, huh?
Yo!
Yo!
She ignored me with all her might. Yeah.
Yeah.
I extended my hand like a sword, ready to
You wanna
strike.
fight me?
She didn't seem to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that. Mizuki looks mad. Understandably. Why? What happened? Can you ask Mizuki how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know. Because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility.
We officially adopted her!
That's what she
Nice. Nice. Can you ask why she's here?
said. Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscate.
Oh shit, Mizuki's fucking loaded.
This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I'd be here? That's what she said.
Is she graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school and a new smartphone and a new iron pipe. That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah?
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well, burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Date, you're such a fucking
Why
dickhead,
don't
man.
we just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest, unlike her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
What? Then what was that memory? Ah, parallel world stuff.
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
It's weird that they're not going. It seems like they're never going to explain the parallel world thing. Like, we're just randomly having memories bleed through timelines, but like, that's just gonna. We're just accepting that that's happening and not actually focusing on that at all. Like, that's sure, okay.
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew, you said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Bum, bum, bum. Iris is sitting there. Suki looks mad. Sunfish Pocket.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really. I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you.
Man, why couldn't we be in a timeline where Ota still dies? That would have been nice.
It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
I see Ota is still Ota, aka the worst. About my face.
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
Mermaids are standing around. What's your relationship with the girls here?
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time.
Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Excuse me?
Ota, you can't just say that.
Fucking wrecked. Iris is sitting there. How have you been, bruh?
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night.
Ah yes, 3 jobs. Truly living the
I
dream.
might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I don't know about that.
Really, though? I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASET.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASET.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASET.
ASET, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Cope. I'm glad you're okay. But not really, though.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa.
You should definitely go to sleep, man, and never wake up.
Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Yeah, man. I hate him so much. I just want to punch that face. Such a punchable face.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
That's why.
Did he even see her in, like, girl form? I don't remember him seeing her, but maybe he did.
If she were real, I would marry her.
Oh, on his phone he saw her. Right.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Bye.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
I will never stop by. Ever. Goodbye. Matsushita. Never mind, we're stopping by right now. But not to see you. To see your mum, I guess. See how she's doing.
Oh, Tessa! Your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So when Iris had that weird moment with, what's her name again?
Who's this?
Mayumi. When Iris had her weird moment with Mayumi, that was because it was Saito in Iris's body, right? And stealing the knife. I'm surprised he didn't just stab her right then and there, to be honest, but he stole the knife to cause murder.
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
I mean, let's not go too far. Close friends? Yeah. You're
the nurse from Central Hospital.
Well, yes. Have we met?
That's right, my face is different than it was
Why
when
are
we
you
met.
here?
I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too.
You must
I'm really
be so
happy
proud.
about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
What's your name?
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
Aw.
You're getting married?
Yes.
It was going to be in my head, I was really hoping that she was going to say, no, I'm getting divorced. I'm taking my old name back.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
She's a nurse from Central. About the diner.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy.
Thanks to
My
me.
husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Ah, I see. She's still not with it. Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up and her husband had passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced technology couldn't cure her dementia. You've got fucking nanomachines that can just fucking easily whack tumors out the brain, but you can't fucking cure dementia? Come on, man. Her medicine helps manage the symptoms. Not very well, apparently. It's a little odd, but it brings me happiness. To her husband is still alive, and her diner's still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Yeah, probably not. She can't remember, like, actual events, let alone fucking comprehend shit like this. She did ask me who I was, after all, but even if I were in my old body, she might still have asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Yup, she hated you.
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
About Ota.
Ota? That boy is
Oh,
a
God.
handful of trouble, I tell you.
I thought she was saying Ota question mark, like, who's that?
That's not true.
That is very true.
That's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
The time never calls for it. Of course, 99% of life is not when the time
You're
calls for it.
praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
You should definitely do that, yes. Time to go.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Keep him firmly in the friend zone, please. Right. Kumakura office.